Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penj and welcome back to the Guild 3 where we pick things up once again with the Piece of Cake Dynasty. And last time out, a lot of key things happened to the Piece of Cakes. There were some very important moments in the life and times of this dynasty, probably the most important of which was the birth of this person here. So this is little baby Carrot, little baby Carrot Piece of Cake, not even a year old, but baby Carrot was born to Battenburg and Gesine, which means that Carrot is in line to take over the Piece of Cake dynasty when the time comes. So at the moment Gunter is in charge, at some point Gunter will, he'll die, and it'll be a very sad day, but Battenburg can take over. So Gunter's firstborn Battenburg takes over, and now Battenburg has had a child. That is Carrot. That means that we have ourselves a kind of third in line to the Piece of Cake throne, if you like, which is brilliant news. So we've got ourselves a little bit of resilience going on there. We've got a line of succession going on. That is wonderful. I think what we might do is, today we shall get Battenburg and Gesine to try for another child, because I think they've got one, and that is wonderful. So Gunter and Elisa have a grandchild. I think it might be prudent to get another one, just in case something happens, because, stuff can happen to the characters. It's the year 1422. There's all sorts of nefarious troublemakers around. We've seen it before, people mugging and beating people up, and robbers and thieves and disease and all that kind of stuff. So it would make sense, I think, to maybe make sure that we've got ourselves a couple of grandchildren for Gunter and Elisa to fawn over. So that would be wonderful. So we'll work on that, but that's very important. Carrot's birth means that we can, continue the dynasty a little bit longer. Also, somebody in the comments pointed something out, that a link that I had not noticed at all. I was entirely oblivious to this, but it's a Discworld link. So we've got ourselves the captain of the guards, if you like here. Gunter is the captain of the guards, and they have a grandchild called Carrot. So Captain Carrot. I mean, that's a Discworld link. That's a guards link. If you get that, if you've read Discworld books, then you will know. I think Carrot starts off as a corporal, I think. Is he Corporal Carrot? I can't remember now. It's been a while. But there is a character called Carrot in the Discworld books. And eventually, I believe they do work their way up to captain. So an inadvertent link made there to the guards in the Discworld novels, which is wonderful because, I like those books. I spent many, many hours in my youth reading Discworld books. So well spotted person in the comments who actually made that link, because I certainly didn't. What else did the Piece of Cakes do? Another very significant thing was that they became noblemen and women, I suppose. It should say noble people, maybe. But they became noblemen, which is very, very good indeed. So we've worked our way up. The final title that we've got in the citizens bracket is a squire, and that's it. So once we get this, it's going to take a little bit of money and quite a bit of influence. But once we get that, then the next step up is to actually get into this nobles bracket. And then we get lords and barons and counts and however you pronounce that, marquis, and then duke, and then archdukes. And that shall be wonderful. Just imagine Gunter getting into here. So that would be great if we can work our way up to getting into a lord position. That would be wonderful. But at the moment, nobleman, that's pretty good. We'll take that. So we did that last time. Of course, we opened up our wonderful new shop. So let's just spin around and have a look at that. So we got Piece of Cake cakes all set up. This is lovely. I think they were making honey, weren't they? Yeah, they were doing something with honey last time. That's fine. I think they're all going off to acquire honey. I think they're using that to make rock candy, to maybe make the cream cakes, whatever it was at the end. I don't know. But whatever the case, they're actually, they're making some money. They're working hard in there. That is lovely. It's set up, making bread and sweets and cakes and things. So that's all lovely. Also, we have made friends with all of the other dynasties. We've got alliances with them all. However, that one seems to have dropped out of alliance status. So last time out we had feuds with a few. And I didn't really like the fact that we were feuding. So I thought, well, hang on, why don't we just try and make friends with all the other dynasties? And they all accepted. However, it seems that the rollers have... either we didn't do it with the rollers or they've now sort of dropped out of the alliance. Can we sort that out right now? Let's go and talk to the town clerk. Hang on, right, okay, Barbara, would you like to be our allies? That would be wonderful. I'm not asking for money or anything. Would you like to be our allies? Your trade proposal is perfect. Okay, there we go. Right, that's sorted that out then. Right, now we are indeed allied with all the other dynasties in the game, which is excellent news. So hopefully they won't be causing us any problems. They won't be coming and beating us up and stealing our things. So that was pretty significant as well. So I think, yes, we've done very, very well. We have done very, very well for ourselves. However, there is something we need to look at right now, and that is when we got to this point here, when we got to Nobleman, that unlocked Nepotism. And I think Nepotism might well allow us to get other people from the dynasty into these jobs here. So is there an availability? Yes, there is. There is a vacancy for a gate guard. At the moment, Raymond Hepner is in that job, which is fine. But let's just take a look and see if we can get somebody else in. So previously, we could only have the head of the dynasty applying for these jobs. Gunter was the only one that could apply, and everyone else, they weren't allowed. But now, let's see if we can. Yes, we can. Because we have nepotism, we can now get these people on board. So one family member for office. Okay, well let's get Elisa in, because she's kicking about, not doing too much anymore. She's just yelling about our dynasty, doing some PR. So let's get Elisa on board, and that means that Gunter and Elisa can go forth and take control a little bit, and then eventually they'll try and pass it on maybe to Battenburg and Sponge. Okay, so right now we'll do that. So yes, 85 to apply for that, please. So we'll get you in at a low level. That's absolutely fine. I'm quite happy with that. Are there any more? I don't think there's any more vacancies. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, there's no more vacancies. We'll have a little look because, we don't have to stop there. We could try and get many, many, many pieces of cakes in on the town council, which would be excellent. I would like to see that. That would be very, very good. Okay, well, do you know what? We were talking about getting ourselves another child for Battenburg and Gesine, and why not just get on with it right now? I mean, the weather's quite terrible. They might want to, snuggle up together for warmth or whatever. So, Battenburg, make your way back here, please. You return home. Oh, you're literally just round the corner. Oh, that's marvellous. I think Gesine is already... Where is Gesine? Is Gesine there? Oh, currently not in the building. Where are you, Gesine? Where about? Oh, hang on. It's turning into winter 1423. Everybody, please hold. Gesine, where are you? Like, how can we find you if you're not in the building? Where are you? Are you just over there? Oh, you're not that far away either, right? Yeah, you nip back home as well, because I think that's how it works. Although it was a little bit confusing last time. So she comes back home eventually. I mean, she could run if she wanted to. There we go. Right, so round the corner she comes. Right, they're both home, which is wonderful. Let's get ourselves Battenburg. Battenburg, go down here. Not diplomacy. Do this. Let's produce offspring, please. So let's try and get ourselves another child for you two, which is going to be very, very good. Now, we can't send any of the other ones. We can't send you to school yet, can we? That's not a thing we can do, because you're not even one carrot. At some point, we will send you off to school. You've got some pretty good stats going on. You're not the most dexterous, but my goodness, you're very intelligent. You're very charismatic. You've even got perception. Yeah, we don't tend to produce very strong offspring, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, intelligence and sort of charisma are the big ones, really, that we want for our the leaders of the dynasty. So, okay. So they'll, do the thing they need to do. They'll get on with that. In the meantime, I think we might also want to get hold of another person. Oh, hang on. Right, we might need... Hang on. Let's wait for Battenburg to finish finish all that stuff. We'll just go over here and, just kick about looking at the river. It's lovely. I mean, if they could get on with that, that would be nice. But yeah, we're going to wait for them to finish, because I think we are going to send Battenburg off to do one of these, not trade mission, what was it called? Oiling the wheels of bureaucracy. We're going to get you to go and do that, because that will earn us a massive pile of influence. Have you nearly finished your producing of your offspring? That would be nice if you were. Yay! Marvellous. Someone is expecting a baby. That is wonderful. Gesine and Battenburg are expected child. Right, lovely. That's very good. So that's sorted. So that will happen, soon enough. Right, we need a bit of money before we can get Battenburg to go and do the whole oiling the wheels of bureaucracy or whatever it was. But yeah, that will give us a huge pile of influence, which we then need in order to upgrade to a squire or to give ourselves some more of these. Can we get any more of these? There was a terrible... What is this? A dynasty has been destroyed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow time down. What dynasty? The dynasty Gertelmacher lost their residence and did not manage to find a new residence in time. The Gertelmacher's family lost the right to settle here and they have to leave the land. We've lost a dynasty. Oh my goodness me. Right. Okay. Well, there we go. Now, early on we lose a few, don't we? Because I think, did we start with 10? Did we start with 10 or did I pick 8 to start with? I can't remember. But I think early on some of the dynasties do collapse, don't they? But I would have thought by now they would be relatively well established. But perhaps not. Maybe not. They didn't have a house. They couldn't get a new one. Oh my goodness me. So yeah, we have lost a dynasty. So we're down to just 8. And we are looking in pretty good shape. We're looking very, very good indeed. I mean, we are top dog dynasty right now. We've brokered peace between all the other dynasties as well, which is very impressive. I mean, all the other dynasties, I think, are still, there's a lot of fighting going on between them. If we look at them there, the Schlenders, who I think might just like a fight, they seem to be feuding. I assume that's what that sort of cross swords icon means on that little overlay there. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the other 7 dynasties they're feuding with. It's just more hassle. It's more hassle than it's worth, Schlenders. Just go and be friends. Go and hug and make up. So it's coming up to 9 a.m. here on this very snowy morning here in the city of Magdeburg. The money is very slowly rolling in. What we need to do is we need to wait to get 20 grand so Battenburg can go and do his oiling the wheels of bureaucracy thingamajigger. So whilst we wait, I think we need to look at something that we have completely overlooked in all of pretty much the previous parts. And given that this game is called The Guild 3, it's a little bit strange as to why this hasn't been considered. Because up here, there's a thing for the Book of Guilds. I don't think I've clicked on this in this particular run. I think we looked at this in one of the other runs, maybe in the cupboards or something like that. But I don't think we've looked at this at all with the PieceOfCakes. Given that this game is called The Guild, The Guild 3, I think we might want to go and look at what we can do with guilds. I feel like that's somehow important and I feel a little bit obliged to. All employees are all leveling up. We'll deal with that in a moment. So these are the guilds. We've got ourselves 5 guilds. We've got craftsmen, freemasons, merchants, thieves, and alchemists. Okay, I mean, how do we apply to get into one of these guilds? I do not know. So the Guild of Craftsmen is an association of and for righteous citizens. I like the sound of that. They have no particular faith or way of life, apart from their common aim to conduct honest business and to create prosperity. Oh, that's good. I like the sound of these. But then I think here we have a little attitude set of sliders. So we can see there's an honest bit and a cunning bit. Then there's generous and egoistic. And then there's diplomatic and aggressive. And I think what we've got here is what the attitudes of the guild are. So they're kind of not right down the middle. They're slightly toward the nicer side of these sliders. You know, they're closer to honest, generous and diplomatic. But that little crown is our dynasty. Look how honest we are. Look how generous we are. Look how diplomatic we are. Look at how many of our workers are leveling up. That's absolutely bonkers. I assume they're all in the pastry shop. Surely. They've got, oh no, that's the pastry shop. They've all got to be in there, I guess. We'll deal with that in a sec. So I think maybe because we don't fall within, roughly the attitudes of that particular guild, I don't think we can join. So I'm expecting there to be a button or something around here. What about the Freemasons? So the Freemasons are also not suitable for us. The Guild of Merchants? No. Guild of Thieves? Presumably not. Oh, they can use a secret passage. That's very exciting. Also, what's that? A good opportunity for far trade. They can use a secret passage. That's very, very good. And the Guild of Alchemists is, not us either. So yeah, we're too honest, we're too generous, and we're too diplomatic, I think, to actually get ourselves involved in a guild. But yeah, they give these bonuses. So if we're in the Craftsmen, we get bargaining and productivity. The Freemasons slow our building decay down and make us more secure against troublemakers and fire. The Merchants increase speed and give us a bargaining bonus. The Alchemists give us extra health and resistance. And the Thieves, you get all these extra sneaky beaky things. Reduce jail time, stealth increase, attack power, and yes, a secret passage, which is very intriguing. I do like the sound of that. Who knows what that does? But yeah, I don't think we can be one at the minute. I don't think we can be in a guild. I don't think we can join because there's no button. We can't be part of a guild. Right, hang on. We'll come back to them in a sec. What's going on here? There's all sorts of kind of crazy shenanigans going on here. What is happening? Who is leveling up? Let's go and look over here. Pastry shop. Literally everyone in the pastry shop seems to have leveled up. Crikeys. Okay, right. All of the workers have. Okay, fine. Right, let's go and level up all of the workers. So, right, we want you to be very productive. I always check this. You'd think I'd remember. Level dexterity and intelligence. Okay, you can have a point of dexterity. And Alyssa, You can have a point of dexterity. That's fine. What's that there? You've all got the flea plague. Oh, hang on. We'll come to that in a second. Someone made a very good point. You can have dexterity. You all look the same. Are you all the same character model? Oh, you can have dexterity because your dexterity is terrible. And Ula, you can also have dexterity. Yeah, they all look, all the little portraits look very much the same. Yeah, somebody pointed out in one of the previous parts, I went, oh, it's the flea plague. It's fine. We won't worry about that. You're not in any trouble. Just makes you a bit itchy. Somebody did point out that fleas were responsible for the Black Death, I think it was, which killed goodness knows how many people. So yeah, hopefully that will go away. I would be a bit sad if we all died of horrible plague. Oh my goodness me. Everybody over here has leveled up as well. Crikeys. Okay. Oh, and you as well. The transporter has. Okay, we'll give you a point of charisma because that might give us some bargaining bonuses. And then let's go and do all these people as well. So what do you want? Yep, you can have dexterity. Come out of that. Come out of that. Okay. Carola, you can have... You're very good. You're very good. You can have dexterity as well. Brigitta, you can have dexterity. Everyone's just getting very dexterous. Our Dynasty has become very dexterous. Yep, you can have dexterity. And Ruprecht, you can also have dexterity. So there we go. Right, is that it? Has anyone else leveled up? What about in there? No one in there? Anyone over in our craftsman's hut? Oh my goodness me. There is a new child. Okay, right, hang on. Let's slow time down. Again. They're literary. So they did have a strength of 3, which is probably the best of any of the children that we've had in this dynasty so far. But yes, because they like their books, that brings strength down by 1. So they've got a strength of 2, perception of 4, intelligence of 6, which is excellent, a dexterity of 1, and a charisma of 4. Okay, right, so there we go. So we have another child. No, we're not going to call you Gerd or Gerd, possibly. No, we're not going to call you that. We shall call you Lemon Drizzle, which is a very delicious type of cake. It's all really lovely. I think it's like a sponge, but it's got like this sort of nice lemony sort of drizzle, obviously, on the top of it, but it soaks into the cake and it makes the cakes all moist and it's delicious. It's very lovely and lemony and drizzly. So, yeah, Lemon Drizzle piece of cake, that will do the job just fine. So welcome to the dynasty, my little good sir, which is marvellous. So there we go. So we've got ourselves another child, another person to take over if it all goes to Helena Hancock. Right, the herb hut is also... Yep, nobody in there needs to level up as well. Okay, right, I think we've done all of our level ups. I think all of the level ups have been sorted. Oh my goodness, I completely overlooked this. Elisa has got the job as the gate guard. So Elisa has won the election. That's wonderful. Okay, so now we can look in here. We've got Elisa down here as the gate guard, Gunter up here as the captain. Okay, do we want to get other people involved? Again, I can't see. Oh, the market reeve and a tax collector. Oh, this is wonderful. Who can we get as a tax collector? Oh, it's only Gunter and Elisa. Right, you need to start small and work your way up. Okay, right. So we're probably not going to be able to... Hang on. Can we get Thingy in? Hang on. Wait. What did that say? We can get Elisa in because she's got a job here on the previous tier. We can now apply for a job on the next tier up. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll have a go. 170 influence? Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, we'll absolutely spend that. Oh, that could be very exciting. She could be a tax collector. I mean, yeah, we might need to give her a decent weapon then. I don't imagine tax collectors are very popular people, so she might get beaten up a little bit. So we'll have to try and resolve that. Yeah, we need to get more people in on this level then. Okay, right, so we know what we need to do. So you work your way up. That makes perfect sense. Also, we've got 21,000 money. I'd like to move that on until it was sort of maybe 23,000, and then we'll go and do our bureaucracy thingamajig. I just feel like we might need a little bit more, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. Oh, and there we go. Splendid. Well, that just popped in at the end of the day. Right, Battenburg. Would you like to go and do whichever one of these actions it was? I can't remember which one it was. That one. It's the really expensive one. So let us oil the wheels of bureaucracy. It gets you a bit of XP, which is fine, but more importantly, it gets us 3,800 influence, which is marvellous. So let's go over to... It doesn't really matter now. we put the money into the arsenal last time because Gunter was the arsenal master at that point. Now I don't think it matters. Let's just deliver it directly to the city hall, shall we? I mean, we could take it to the school. We could take it to the school. That would seem very, very good, wouldn't it? That would seem nice. Look how kind we are. We want to make sure that our children have got a good education. Yeah, let's take it to the school. That's a fun thing. Yes, please. So the money goes away. Battenburg should then make his way over. Let's just move time on just to make sure he gets there. So he's arriving at the school. Hello. And there it is. Oh my goodness. We got 4,294. Hang on. What? Hang on. Whoa. That's more, isn't it? 4,294. 3,800. It must be stuff that he's wearing that gives him a boost. So we've got almost 8,000 influence. How much do we need to go up? 5,000 to become a squire. So we've got that and spare. We've got that and change. Okay, that's wonderful. Can we get any more of these then? Or do we need to be... Oh, spring. Spring has sprung, everybody. Do we need to be the next one up? Yes, I think we need to be a squire to get access to the next tiers of these. You know, for the extra productivity and charisma and all the other good stuff. Yeah, that now needs to be our goal, I think. I think we now need to try and become a squire because that's very important. Right, people are standing around now. The family are not doing anything. You go home. Battenburg also go home. Who else is out and about? Is anybody... is everyone here? Elisa is out and about. That's fine. Do you have to do anything for your job, Elisa? Are there any events that you need to care about? Town henchman. Oh yeah, she's got these jobs, has she? She's now got some jobs. The gate guard. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, okay, what do we do here then? Verdict. Oh, we're locking people away. Okay, let's bring that down a bit. Let's bring that down to the sort of this end. There we go. Right, okay, so yes, because she is in the town henchman thing, we might be imprisoning people rather than just, fining them or bringing their sort of reputation down. Okay, that makes sense. Right, go to here. That's the tax collector office. When is that? 1424, 155. Okay, so a little way off yet. And we'll pass this verdict pretty much bang on the nose, because why the heck not? The game has told me to do so. Okay, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. 155, tax collector. Right, is everyone home? I think most people are home. Right, at the moment, we've not got much else to do. So whilst we're, kicking back, waiting for the money to come in, you go and everyone go and do these public relation thingamajiggers. Okay, so we've now got to wait for the money to kind of roll back in again because we just spent quite a lot of it on the bureaucracy thingamajig. So yeah, we're not poor. We've got 4,212 money, but yeah, that's not enough to do anything. We need 26,500. So we need quite a lot more money. So let's take a look at something that people have been pointing out in the comments. Some people have been saying that what we need to do is we need to make sure that in each of our buildings, we've got the maximum amount of workers, because obviously the workers we can get, then make more goods and what have you. So I'm not entirely sure which ones we can add on workers and which ones we can't. So currently here, in the PieceOfCakes cake shop, we've got ourselves 5 workers. Now, can we have more? Yes, we can indeed. Yes, we can have another worker. And because it's a tier 3 building, we can get ourselves another worker. Now, of course, unlocking that costs money. So we are going to be burning through this money, but we could then recoup that money by having ourselves more workers, making more goods, putting more stuff in the front stores and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if we go down here now, we can hire another employee. Yes, please. Let's get Hilthrud. Hilthrud, go on automation and immediately try and make something that we don't have the ingredients for. Hooray! You're trying to make rock candy out of honey, blackberries and fat. And we have no honey. However, you lot are off gathering honey from a little kind of grove thing over there. So that's fine. So they'll bring some of that back. You can make all that. The money is actually coming in quite nicely. How about let's treat ourselves. Let's maximize this out. So yeah, well done commenting, people. Thank you very much. Yes, I hadn't realized you could get quite so many workers in these fancier buildings. So Hilthrud and Walter. So Walter, and hey, look, Walter is going off to do some gathering. Walter is going to go and join Christine, Elisa and Trude in gathering some honey, I believe. But that's good. So that means more stuff will come this way. We're getting bread being bought in the front store, I think. I think someone popped in there to buy some bread. Okay, so that's done that place. That's done the pastry shop. Where shall we look next? Now, I think this place is maxed out. I think this little place over here has actually maxed out on the amount of workers we can get. Yeah, so that's maxed out. That's fine. Don't need to worry about that. We will get you fire protection. We've got ourselves... Oh, we've got loads of money now. Yeah, go on. Let's try and upgrade these as best we can. There you go. So that's gone to 8 out of 8. We can't upgrade that piece of cake crafts building, I don't believe. Production has been halted at the pastry shop. For why? Oh, I think it's just because the rock candy can't be constructed. Can't be constructed. Can't be made. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever, it's fine. I'm sure they'll work it out at some point. So that's that one done. So our crew craftsman's hut, that's fine. And we've upgraded that to the max. Let's go over to the herb hut. And let's also upgrade this as well to the best that we can do. So let's have a look. So add-ons. We've got the maximum amount of workers. What have we got? We have got 4 more slots we can have there. Let's give you fire protection, because that makes sense. Scrolling down, let's get you disease protection as well. So we kind of any productivity, don't really need storage slots. Building security, that might be quite nice. Wood reinforced doors, let's get a point in that. And then we've got 1 more add-on for this place. I don't think we need... Do we need like front store space or something? Do you know what? Would it be bad to have a little bit extra in the front store? How is this doing? How is our ailing tea shop doing? Cup of tea tea house. Let's go to last year. Hang on. That's not a good... hang on. Back 1 year, please. Let's look at what it did last year. It lost quite a lot of money. It lost 558 monies. Oh dear. So purchases, sales at the market, employees. So the purchases are just about covering the what we make. So we're not really making anything. And then, of course, we pay wages, which then means that we're running at a loss. That's quite sad. Piece of Cake Cakes did okay. I'm impressed with that. Piece of Cakeware did nothing last year. Made no revenue at all. Okay, right. We might have to go and check that, because that seems unlikely. That's unexpected. Piece of Cake Crafts made 2,000. The Woodry made 6,113. Yeah, why? What's going on with Piece of Cakeware? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Oh, who's that? Who's that there? That is Wildtroud. Okay, Wildtroud. Bonus when bargaining, intelligence and charisma. Crikey, you're very good at both. Let's give you charisma. Okay. Let's find the clothing shop. Let's go over to here, into the tailor's shop. Why are you not making money, tailor shop? What happened there? What happened last year? Why was last year such a terrible year for clothes? Oh, it might be a problem with the transporter, because there is a sort of a red warning sign thing there. I wonder if we need to tell you to adhere to the storage rules again. I don't know what's going on. Akim, what are you doing? Where are you? So you're inside the place, but you don't seem to be doing anything. Why are you not doing anything? Are the storage rules such that you can't do anything? But then I thought you should be able to go and sell some stuff. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll check on that in a bit and see whether he is actually doing something, whether he is going to do his job or not. Okay, well, let's go over to the Woodry. We know the Woodry is making a nice bit of money. Yeah, look, we've only got 4 out of 5 workers in the Woodry. Let's pop another worker in. Yes, please. We've got quite a lot of money. You can start working on oak planks. Here comes the new guy. Get him to do the job that nobody likes. And yeah, can we do this as well? Get another worker. Yes, please. We've got 24 add-ons for this place. That's a little bit ludicrous. We'll have some fire protection, please, because why not? We'll have some disease protection, because we might as well spend some money on these places. Building security, yes, please. And yeah, these are very good. Customer satisfaction and productivity could go up, but it will cost us a bit. But we're making loads of money. It's fine. Let's upgrade our businesses. Let's treat our businesses. So there we go. So we've got that in. We could get more building security for 300 if we wanted. Yeah, let's do that. And 300 for disease protection. Yes, please. Let's get another worker as well. Let's get ourselves another worker and go the whole hog. So, and you know what? Fire protection. There we go. Right, we've really gone to town on the Woodry. And we'll hire another employee. Yes, please. And we shall switch you also onto the whatever it is, the trainee jobs that nobody really likes. There you go. There's the interns. Get them to make the planks. We'll make the fancy things. Don't you worry. We'll make the carts that make the money. You just do the little job. You just get the big logs and turn them into planks, please. Thank you very much. Okay. So that sorted that place. That's a ludicrous list of green things. I mean, it's good. I'm happy it's there. Okay, fine. Right, so I think that's kind of it, except for here. So we need to figure out what's going on with the clothing shop. Why are you, Akim or Achim, not actually going anywhere? What if we bring you out of the shop and just have you... Oh, you've got a little cart? Okay. So what if we have you now go and do this? What if we say now, adhere to the storage rules? You kind of just flicker and then you stop. What's going on there? Right, hang on. Move time on. Let's get them to finish some goods. Right, now he is doing something. So he's sprung into life. Oh my goodness me, there's 60 woolen cloaks in here. There are 60 woolen cloaks. Why can't we go and sell 60 woolen cloaks? Well, what's that? Two dynasties are no longer allied. The Knockenhauers and Hepners are no longer allied. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, hang on. I forgot. Hang on. Whoa, slow time down. Elisa got the job. She's a tax collector. This is wonderful news. Oh, congratulations. Oh, this is great stuff. So, yep, we get influence, we get money, we get income because it's our job. Okay, right, so we've got somebody here, somebody here. Now, I do notice there is a job for a treasurer. There's a job for it. Oh, there's a job for the market reeve. Maybe Elisa could step up into that. But I'm very tempted to try and get Gunter up here to become the treasurer. Can we do that? You need a higher title. Oh, no. What do we need to be? What do we need to be? A squire. Oh, we're working toward it. We're absolutely working toward it. What about the market reeve? Should we try and get Elisa to step up to that job? Yeah, 170. We've got loads. We've got over 8,000 influence. Whatever. We'll have a go. So, yeah, let's try and get her to apply for that. Somebody's applied for my job? Oh, no. I kind of reapply for my own job, do I? Yeah, okay, right. I kind of reapply for it to make sure I remain in the job. Okay. Well, now, what about now? We've got gate guard vacancies down here. Why don't we get, say, not Gunter, not Elisa. Why don't we get Battenburg and Sponge involved in all this shenanigans now? So let's go for Battenburg and say, yes, please. You go and do that. A trifling 85. And now also Sponge. Let's just get you in on this fun kind of, taking up council positions game. So yeah, we'll have a couple of people. Oh no, they're applying for the same. Okay. No, I didn't mean that. I meant for them to apply for the other one. Hang on, we'll go and do that. Applying for that. Yeah, indeed. They're applying for gate guard. Do you want to withdraw your application and apply for the gate guard office instead? I'm sure that makes sense somewhere. Okay, yes, please. It's an 85. Yeah, we kind of wasted 85 influence. That's fine. So there we go. So one of our piece of cake dynasty is applying for that gate guard. One's applying for that one. Elisa is applying to become the market reeve. What's a reeve do again? Supervises all the markets in the city. That's wonderful. As a tax collector, do you get any special abilities? You can change the city laws. You can expropriate someone. What does that mean? Through your office, you are able to expropriate a building from its owner. For this measure, you can file a request for a vote on expropriation in your chamber. So you basically strip somebody of a building. And that looks different as well. Promote a business. Use your connections in the Chamber of Commerce to promote a business. This will temporarily increase the customer satisfaction of a business. It costs 200 influence. We've probably got enough of that. Can we go and have a go at that? I mean, we might want to do our own businesses. We can pick any of them by the look of it. But what about the pastry shop? Can we go and do that? I mean, yeah, it's not dishonest. We're just promoting our own fine cakes and pastries and whatever else we make in there at the moment. So yeah, okay, let's go and do that. So does that just happen? Or does she need to run over and actively do that? I don't know. Oh, you've leveled up. Well done, Carol the Transporter. Let's give you a bonus when bargaining is intelligence and charisma. You've got both at 6. Oh no, intelligence. What's our bonus from bargaining at the moment? 8. It's still 8. Okay, right. Maybe that'll go up to 9 next time when we do the charisma. Yeah, so I don't know if Elisa actually went and just did that. I don't think she did. It didn't look like anything happened there. So promote a business. Yes, I'd like to select a business, please. Can we select our own thing? Where is it? There. So yeah, so swivel that around. So can we pick just here, please? Yeah, there, look. Promote a business. It's 94% should be chance of success. So yeah, there, please. So does she move over and do anything? Don't know. Not entirely sure. Am I supposed to left click? Do I right click? That kind of thing? I don't know. Yes, there. No. Okay, I don't fully understand how that's supposed to work then. Okay, never mind. Right, it's fine. We don't need to do that. Can she do other things? She can leave office. I think everything else is stuff that we can do that's the same. I think everything else is the same. But yeah, that could be quite good if only I could get it to work. Oh, there we go. I just clicked on it again. I think you have to click on it in a particular way. Maybe if I was clicking through the crowd of character portraits, it didn't like it. I kind of clicked above them. Yes, pay 200 for promote a business, please. Yes, absolutely. Let's see what this does. So now I assume she's got to come all the way over here, I would imagine. Oh, it's 1425. Welcome to 1425, everybody. Hopefully it shall be a glorious summer. So yeah, let's watch Elisa sort of pootle in. There she is, coming in from the top. So right, can we work out what she does? Let's just have a look. What's that? The sovereign is gone. Long live... The sovereign's gone. There is no sovereign. The sovereign has died. Oh my goodness me. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to working our way up to this top tier. Gunter can he can peer into the windows at the treasurers and the city legates, I think that's pronounced, and the mayor and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so what is the overall customer satisfaction of this place? We've been debuffed because of a missing lock. Oh dear. Okay, fine. But we are buffed by good rep. So what is customer satisfaction currently? It's 30. Can we maximize that down here anymore? Yes, we can. We can indeed. Yeah, we didn't go to town with this one, did we? We didn't upgrade this too much. Let's get that up to whatever it's going to be now, 60. And let's see what you can do then. Right, Elisa, come over here. What are you going to do to this place? So it currently is on 60. You've done your little sort of promoting of the business. Hooray! So now what is it? So it went from 60 to 70. Is that it? Oh, okay, that's a little bit undramatic, but right you are. Someone doesn't like us, and it says you accidentally let out an airborne toxic event, a little bottom burp, at a public execution. While this is nothing particularly objectionable in itself, Carolo Wolgenmuth was unfortunately standing behind you at the time. The Wolgenmuth family henceforth avoids you and yours, particularly at public events. Okay, and someone has denounced us. Oh, a roller has denounced Battenburg. That's all gone a bit silly, like it always does every time. And Hugo, who works in the pastry shop, has leveled up. Oh, the other transporter, Hugo. Yeah, you can have a point of charisma. What have we got? 7. Can I go up to 8? Not quite yet, but I'm sure we'll get there. Okay, so there we go. Right, clear that and that. So what we want is, we now just want lots of money. We want lots of money to roll in because we want to spend some money on upgrading this place. Because all the other places got lots of lovely add-ons. This place, I feel, we got the workers, but we didn't get anything else, did we? So let's see if we need to go and max this out. So let's wait for some money to roll in. Maybe by lunchtime. Yeah, we will have sold lots of cakes, because this is what this place does. Lots of cakes and bread. So maybe by lunchtime, we'll have enough money to then go and upgrade this place a little bit. Okay, so it's just gone 12 and we have just received a massive pile of money. I assume some people have gone and bought some carts or something from the Woodry because we were on about 8,500-ish for quite some time. And it's only just, maybe in the last, half an hour of in-game time, jumped up to 12,000, which is brilliant for us. So we can now go, yes, customer satisfaction, productivity, absolutely max that out. Thank you very much. Storage slots, not so bothered. Building security, yes, we'll upgrade that. Thank you. We'll have that. Disease protection, yeah, we'll max that out. Put that into the middle as well. Transporters, a few people in the comments were saying we should have 2 transporters for our tier 3 buildings. I'm not entirely sure we need that right now. I don't know. Maybe we'll think about that. But okay, we'll have a bit of fire protection as well. Okay, so that place is now quite nicely upgraded. Now, one thing I didn't check was, let's go back over to the tailor's place. Did I actually get the add-on for the extra workers? No. No. Is that because we can't... Yeah, do we need to upgrade this? Is that something we need to look at over here in Handicraft? Yes. Okay, so we can't actually get the next tier of upgrades for that place because we are not a squire. Okay. However, did that place actually sell anything yesterday? Or did it still go a little bit strange? So what was it? Year 1424. Let's go back there. Piece of cakeware. Again, sold nothing in 1424. In fact, when did they actually sell anything ever? When did they last sell something? So they sold something in 1422. 1423 through to now, they are not selling anything. So a piece of cakeware have gone from being, very successful to all of a sudden it entirely collapsing. Okay, right. There's something going on here. They're obsessed with making woolen cloaks, yet we don't seem to sell the woolen cloaks. Maybe that is a problem. Okay, storage rules. Where are the woolen cloaks? Woolen cloaks. Sell. Did I take this off? Because we made some woolen cloaks for our own transporters, didn't we? We shipped them around. I think Sponge delivered them at all the different places. Maybe that's the problem. We've not actually got a sellable commodity. Although we've got peasants' clothes and stuff. But yeah, can we sell the woolen cloaks, please? If they start selling those, there's 80 of those almost. There's a heck of a lot of those. This could be a ludicrous amount of money coming our way. Okay, let's just see if this works. So we'll watch Akim. So he is... right, he's picked up a massive pile of woolen cloaks. Right, we've got ourselves about 7,000 money. What are we going to end up with once he's bought all of those? Right, where is he? Right, he's on his way. He's on his way. 38,669. Okay, right. That was the problem. They were making woolen cloaks and we weren't selling them because I told them not to. Now we've got 38,000 monies. Okay, right. That is ludicrous. That is a stupid amount of money. That's tickled me. That is just all of a sudden just a massive pile of woolen cloaks. Just imagine him turning up at the market, going, "Hey guys, what have you got for us today, Akim?" Well, it's I've just got these whatever we had 82 woolen cloaks. Like, that's quite a lot of woolen cloaks there, Akim. Yeah. The boss didn't want us to sell them before, but now he thinks we should. So, do you want 82 woolen cloaks? The people in the market going, sure, 82 of them. Okay, fine. Thanks, Akim. Just like the idea of it. Right. Somebody in here has reached a new level. This is all wonderful. It's these people here. Okay. Oh, in your extreme close-up. Hello, how are you? Can we zoom out? Can we? No, it's okay. We can. I don't know what. Yeah. Okay, that's gone weird. Right. So these want productivity. Again, I'm checking dexterity and intelligence. So a point of dexterity for you. A point of presumably dexterity for you. Yeah. And I assume a point of dexterity for you to bring that up to 6 and 6. Look at that productivity. 110. That is excellent. Okay, so we've covered that off. Okay, this is going great. We've now got quite a massive pile of money. I'm amazed by the amount of money we've got. Do we just go and do this? I think we just go and become a squire. Right the heck now. We can send someone on a trip overseas. We can send someone to the court of the monarch. We can leave a guild. We can have access to offices at the highest level. A mansion? We can have a mansion. Hang on, do any of these other ones let us build bigger houses? No, and no. Oh my goodness me. We can have a mansion. Yes, please. And we get another business as well. We're going to need to try and look into that. Yes, absolutely. We're all squires. It's a wonderful moment for the piece of cakes. Okay. So now what do these do? So if we send someone to the court of the monarch, oh my goodness me. 64,000 monies gets you 8,000 influence. So you have to pay. You pay through the nose for that. But my goodness, you get influence abound if you do that. Wowee. You can use this to send one of your children who isn't your heir to serve at the court of the monarch for several years. Oh, Oh, you don't just send a person to go and meet the monarch at the time. You actually send one of your kids to work there. Here, they will be taught the high art of politics, and the citizens will speak of your child in the loftiest terms. Your children may only be sent to court once. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay, what's this? Send someone on a trip overseas. What's that do? 15,000 gets you 3,000 money back. Okay, so similar to the long distance journey, you can send an adult member of your dynasty on a trip overseas to find information and exotic wares. It is lengthy and quite dangerous, but in return, you can expect more when your representative returns home. So that costs 15,000 money, gets you 3,000 influence. And look at that. We've just spent a massive pile of money and a massive load of influence, and we've still got 12 grand and 3,000 influence left. That is brilliant. Okay, Elisa, you're not doing anything. You're just not doing anything anymore. Okay, can you do the whole yelling about yourself thing? Which button is that again? That one. Go and do some PR stuff. There's a market right there. That's a pretty good spot. Go and do that over there. Okay, so we've got some mixed news from the town council thing over here. So the good news is that Elisa got the job. Elisa is now the market reeve, which is brilliant news. So look at this. So she has the top job in the, what's that? In the Chamber of Commerce. Oh, it tells you what they can do there, look. Yeah, so they can change city laws, they can expropriate someone, and they can promote a business, as we have seen. And then Gunter is in charge here of the city constables, which is brilliant. So you can change the city laws, you can organise the guards, you can publicly mark someone as an outlaw. Okay, right, so that's very good. So look how well we're doing. Well done, Piece of Cakes. However, we did also apply for the gate guards down here. We have got the new application for offices just here. So those notifications are still here. There were other job notifications, but not any to do with Sponge and Battenburg. They just didn't come through. So I'm not entirely sure why why they just vanished and gone. I do not know. However, I do notice there is a job open for a town clerk. So, yeah, okay. Let's have Sponge have a go at that one. Why not? So, Sponge, yes, please. You're already applying for gate guard. What? There's no things on there for gate guard. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, the applications have closed, but that doesn't mean that the election has happened. Oh, hang on. When does the election happen? 1955 for that one, and that one is 1955. Oh, okay, right. It's further on in the day. Okay, right. So the applications have closed, and now the people are they're mulling over the CVs and looking at resumes and things. Okay, right. That makes sense. I am all for just speeding this on. I am all for moving that on to 1955 and just seeing if we do actually get those jobs. And Gunter has leveled up. Oh, well done, Gunter. This is wonderful. I mean, we only get one attribute point. It seems a little bit minimal now, doesn't it? What do we want? What do we want him to do? He doesn't really do any bargaining or anything like that. Reputation bonus? I mean, that could be quite good, I suppose. That's through charisma. So we've only got 68% reputation bonus. He's already quite charismatic. Do you know what? Yeah, why not? That's not going to hurt, is it? Up to 75% for a reputation bonus now. That's absolutely fine. Ability to gain influence, 124%. So yeah, it's looking very good there for Gunter. So yeah, you're level 5. Well done, Gunter. That's marvellous. We'll clear that out of the way. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I mean, he's always been lagging behind Elisa, because when he married Elisa, was he level 2? Maybe? And I think she might have actually been on level 8. I don't think has she ever leveled up? I'm not entirely sure. You need a heck of a lot of XP to level up at this end of the scale. But yeah, I don't know if she ever has. Or maybe she was level 7 and she's gone up to level 8. I cannot remember. But yeah, so he's slowly catching up on her. He is slowly catching up on her levels. But okay, right, that's good. Gunter leveled up. Well done, Gunter. Okay, just before we actually find out the verdict on whether we get those 2 gate guard jobs, I think it's worth having a look at something here that we unlocked when we became squires. And that is, we've unlocked mansions. So that's very exciting. So let's have a look at how utterly ridiculously expensive mansions are. That's windmills. Oh no, residences. How expensive is a mansion? Okay, they are very expensive. However, we could afford one. We could, if we wanted to, get ourselves a mansion. I mean, I don't know why we'd need one. They look amazing, though. They look absolutely amazing. I think if I were to go for one, I'd probably go for that one, maybe, or that one. I quite like the ludicrous number of very tall chimneys on that one, but that one just seems more imposing. Look, has it got a little sort of nice sort of balcony on the front there where you might be able to go and sit and sip at your cup of teas, maybe. Yeah, we won't get one now because I think we can better use the money for some other stuff. But yeah, certainly in the future, that is something that we want to get. 15,380 money. So that's very expensive, but surely that's got to be good for your social standing as well. Saying you live in a mansion like that has got to be a very, very good thing. So yeah, we'll do that at some point. We are going to want to do this as well, because now we can get tailoring 3, but tailoring 3 is 15,000 monies. So we could either learn how to tailor a bit better, or we could buy a mansion. My goodness. And also that's 15,000 for woodworking 4. Which we could get and upgrade that over there. Oh my goodness me. Oh, there's so much going on. Also, we can get that, which allows us to make the small cakes of joy, because yeah, we can. That doesn't even involve an upgrade to the building, of course. It just adds small cakes of joy into the mix. What does that give us? That lets us have bran and grain paps. Do you know what? Should we get that anyway, just for the sake of completeness? Let's just get that because we can, because we've got a little bit of money to spend. Okay, well, there we go. We've become better at milling. Oh, I hadn't noticed this. I hadn't noticed this at all. So we get to vote. So Gunter, who is the captain, gets to vote on who is going to become the gate guards. I wonder who he is going to vote for. Yes, I think the captain will vote for Battenburg. Thank you very much. Okay, do I just click that again? They're not even bothering to turn up. I know the time is running out. Okay. And employees reach a professional level. Marvellous. Good job. Okay. And then we need to do that one as well, do we? Do we do that as well? No, that's pass a verdict on someone. Oh, hang on. I think they got the jobs. I think they've got the jobs. Yes, look. They've got the jobs. And for some reason, they're tied together. So they both vote in exactly the same way. That's absolutely fine. We will absolutely go for that. Oh, that is brilliant. Take part in the event. Oh, and this is Elisa. So Elisa now gets to vote on who is going to become the town clerk. Oh, yeah, why not? Yeah, absolutely. We'll have you in there. That's absolutely fine. Can we come out of that now? Because there's quite a long time left. Yeah, let's come out of that because we could be there for ages. So what I think we'll do is, I think we'll wrap things up for now because the PieceOfCakes have done incredibly well for them this time out. They've become squires. They've got decent jobs in the council. Battenburg and Sponge are also on the council books now, which is excellent news. There is another child, of course. We've got ourselves Lemon Drizzles. We've got another potential heir to the PieceOfCake dynasty, should we need them. And yeah, it's all going very, very well. We've got massive piles of money. I think next time we need to look at maybe opening up another business because I'm fairly sure that we have availability for one more business. If we look at stats, yeah, we've got 5 out of 6 businesses. So we can have another business. And as well, we want to earn money to then upgrade the existing businesses we have. So, you know, we can upgrade that. As we looked, it's really expensive to get tailoring 3, expensive to get woodworking 4. And then maybe do we go down stonemasonry, if only because when we get to the bottom here, you get a plus 15 bonus when bargaining. So that could be good as well. So maybe we look at getting another one of these. What do we do with the herb hut? Do we keep on with the herb hut or do we get rid of the herb hut? Do we sell it to another dynasty or something? You know, sell the franchise on so Claude isn't angry. And then open up another business that is going to make us a lot of money because the herb hut is just losing us money. So yeah, there are many things for us to do next time out. But yeah, we shall do that another time. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. I am having a lot of fun with the Guild 3. I'm really enjoying it. I'm liking the fact that we're getting into these bits where we didn't get to with the other dynasties, where we're getting jobs on the council and we're marrying and getting all these extra dynasty people in and we're getting all the different businesses and stuff. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully you are too. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in the Guild 3 with the PieceOfCakes. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard and I will see you next time. Everyone loves barbecued rat. My compliments to the chef. I don't think he did much. He literally stuck a stick up the rat's bottom and put it on a fire. Shrieking weird ladies in the water, probably not a good thing. The heroes offer a decisive solution to all the woman's riddles. by shoving her off the bridge. Yay! Yay for the chiseled stick.